Welcome, Waziri.
The first instrument is Amboseli National Park map. Your Excellency, this is the first instrument of handover. It delineates the official boundaries and contours of Amboseli National Park, defining the spatial identity of this treasured heritage. Makofi kwake tafadhali. That's the Amboseli National Park map. Officially handed over. The next is the Amboseli Ecosystem Management Plan. The Amboseli Ecosystem Management Plan. This instrument embodies the collective vision for the sustainable conservation and development of the park's flora and fauna and natural resources within a wider ecosystem. Amboseli Ecosystem Management Plan. The next, Your Excellency, is the Transition Committee report. This report consolidates the deliberations, resolutions, and recommendations that have been culminated in this historic occasion, marking the formal transition of management functions. That is the Transition Committee report. The next, Your Excellency, is Deed of Transfer. This deed executes between the national government of Kajiado and formally vests the management of Amboseli National Park in the hands of rightful custodians, the people of Kajiado County, by extension, the people of Kenya. That is the deed of transfer. The next, Your Excellency, is the transition plan. This plan provides the roadmap for phased implementation of the savannah, collectively and timeless emblem of Kenya's natural heritage and splendor. Wapi makofi, watu wa Kajiado na watu wa Kenya. Symbolic insignia, which finally, Your Excellency, the symbolic insignia to be presented are carvings presented some of the most iconic species that define Amboseli majestic wildlife. The elephant, our beloved Jumbo, the lion, our enduring symbol of strength, and giraffe, our graceful, sentimental of the savannah, collectively and timeless emblem of the natural heritage. We also have the lion, which is the king of the jungle. And that is the handover of the 1 million acres. Makofi tafadhali. Thank you, Your Excellency. Over to Head of Public Service.
Those are the instruments that have been handed over. There shall be an explanation as to what each instrument that has been handed over is and the significance that it plays in the handover of the park. This is a symbolic but a very, very monumental time for the community.
Tupige makofi tafadhali kwa sababu tunaona ya kwamba jambo linatendeka leo.
So far, we have several instruments that have already been handed over, and these include, I'll shortly start explaining, but as you can see, they have been handed over for this ceremony, and it is not just a ceremony, but it is indeed a very monumental time. We have the Transition Committee report that consolidates the deliberations, resolutions, and recommendations that have culminated in this historic occasion. We also have the deed transfer that has been handed over. This deed executed between the national government and the county government of Kajiado formally vests the management of Amboseli National Park.